February 14th. One advocate for abolishing the death penalty is Kirk Bloodsworth, the first person whose capital conviction was ever overturned because of DNA. Convicted of murder, he spent nearly 9 years in prison, including 2 on death row, before being exonerated in 1993. Good morning, and thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Chris. Pleasure to be here.
Your story is, unbelievable. You were accused of murdering a 9-year-old girl in 1984. Tell us briefly, how did you get convicted?
Well, it was all based on witness identification. A person that was described as being 6'5", curly blonde hair, bushy mustache, tan skin, and skinny. Chris, in 1984, my hair was as red as an apple. I had sideburns down to here, I had a missing tooth in the front, and I don't tan, I burn, and I weigh over something like 200 and some pounds at that time. In the end, after the DNA tests were done and becoming the first DNA exoneree, we found out the real killer 10 years after my release was not 6'5", but 5'6" and 160 pounds.
Eyewitness accounts are notoriously suspect. You're currently the Advocacy Director for Witness to Innocence, which is a coalition of exonerated death row inmates who are pushing to end capital punishment, including in Maryland. Let me just tell people what's going on there. Since 1976, Maryland has executed 5 people, the last in 2005, but there are 5 men on death row right now. How tough is this fight? How successful might you be in overturning the death penalty?
I think we're very successful. I think people are finding out that the death penalty does not work. And whether it's Maryland or any of these other places that have abandoned the practice, I think Maryland stands, to really, and the one good thing about Maryland is we have an appropriation within the bill that the savings from the death penalty would go to the victim's crime fund. It's one of the only packages that's ever been put together like this. It would really help people. We've also found, as I was on the commission and Governor Martin O'Malley appointed me as one of the commissioners on this study commission on capital punishment, we voted 13-9 to abolish it, and found that racial disparities and the fact of executing an innocent person could be a very valid issue. And the only way to be sure is not to have the death penalty at all.
I learned about you through this fascinating article in the New York Times, and among other things, they wrote this: even after his release, Mr. Bloodsworth could never quite escape the false charges that had threatened him with execution. He tried to return, he said, to a normal life, but he was haunted by what he had learned about the justice system. What did you learn, and how is it applicable to moving forward?
Well, the justice system, you mentioned it earlier, 78% of all wrongful convictions are because of witness identification problems. There's 27% of wrongful convictions are because of false confessions. This and many other things, the way the death penalty is applied in America, it's racially despairing. Blacks more get the death penalty than most people in the United States. White on black crime, they don't get the death penalty. We cannot support, as a group, the Witness to Innocence, support a death penalty that is racially biased. We cannot support a death penalty that has all these problems with it. And, I found out a long time ago, if it could happen to me, it could happen to anybody in the country.
Kirk Bloodsworth, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.
Switch to Swiffer 360 Duster Extender, and you'll dump your old duster.